Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm having bread 3 ways, so let's dig in because I'm starving. This technically isn't bread, it's a tortilla, but either way I mean like carbs. So here I have a burger, it's a jalapeno burger, and this is a chicken avocado bacon sandwich on sourdough, and this is a breakfast burrito. So basically 3 ways you can eat bread and some meat. I don't know if you guys have seen any dog ASMR videos, the super adorable, cute videos. I love the subtitles. I don't know who invented saying chimkin. I don't know the first person who had the idea, but ever since I've watched those, I've been saying chicken as chimkin. Yeah. I actually got a bunch of onion rings. They were called colossal rings, so they were like huge, but when they came, they were super soggy, like not even really edible, so oh well. These fries were called Always Crispy fries, but as you can tell, they're not so crispy. I got everything from Farmer Boys. So every single time I've gone Farmer Boys, they're always super good, but I'm sure because I got delivery, the quality is meh right now. All right. I'll go into the burger first because the burrito's still warm. So I'm just gonna dive into the ones that need to be dived in first. This is the barn burger. It has pepper jack cheese with spicy jalapenos in them, as you can see. So, first bite. That is so yummy. I had to take a break though because I told myself not to eat anything spicy because I have a canker sore right here. So eating is kind of hard for me right now, and especially anything like spicy. But that is super yummy. I left Mochi outside today and he's just staring at me like, how dare you leave me out here while you're eating such yumminess. So this is the chimkin bacon avocado on sourdough. I haven't had a sandwich in a while, so I'm excited. I'm not gonna dip first. I'm just gonna eat it without the sauce. It's so good. All right, I don't want it to drip. So you guys know I don't eat crust on pizza, and I don't eat the crust on bread either. So, I don't know why. Okay, I was pretty quiet throughout eating that whole half sandwich, but it was so delicious. I just wanted to finish the whole thing because it was kind of falling apart already. But sorry. You can tell that that the bread is toasted, and I love it toasted. I'm sure it would have been so crisp and delicious if I didn't get it delivered, and it would have been more crunchy for the sounds. But either way, it's still amazing. So Farmer Boys is doing well right now. I don't know if I should just break it in half. I kind of want to break it in half. Yes. I wish there was a cheese pool, but that's asking for a lot. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. I've had the breakfast burrito before, and it was really, really, really yummy. So it came with some hot taco sauce, but I'm just gonna eat it without it for now. Oh my god. That is so freaking good. Everything is actually so delicious. I really especially love the burrito because they add jalapenos in there, which is, you know, different. And they also added parsley and cilantro. So just like a little addition of something so simple changes the whole game. Like, it's so good. And then there's fresh like tomato, and the eggs taste fresh as well. So everything is good. I need a drink of water. So I was gonna get orange juice, but it was like $5 and I knew I wasn't gonna finish it. And then today I was just like, no, because I spent about, this meal was about $40 plus the onion rings that are invisible. They're basically gonna go in the trash. But yeah, so I was like, I don't know if I want to buy an orange juice that I know I'm not gonna finish. And I love starting my my day with water, especially lemon water. I feel like it really jumpstarts your metabolism. And right now it's pretty early. It's only about 9 a.m. and this is what I'm eating. So I definitely need some water to help me digest. And yeah. All right. I need a burp. Okay, so yesterday's video was a bit too short. I think it was only like, I think it was less than 10 minutes or about 10 minutes. So I wanted to speak a little bit more today. I think I'm gonna go into my Reiki session experience. I had my first ever Reiki session on Monday, and it was honestly amazing and life-changing. So if you guys don't know what Reiki is, it is basically the balancing of your chakras and balancing the energy within you. It's a very, very spiritual thing. You'll have to be spiritual to actually believe in it. It takes a lot of, I feel like, faith and letting go and all that. But let me get into this. Oh, it's burning my mouth. You guys know I can handle my spice, but my canker sore is so bad. So signs of my being dehydrated, because I know I'm dehydrated, because canker sores to me are signs of dehydration. I get them when I feel like I think I got it from last week, because last week I wasn't on my water game. And yeah, so I get canker sores when I don't drink enough water and I'm breaking out. You guys can't tell because I packed on the makeup, but I am. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try to heal this before eating anything spicy, because I can't even handle the jalapenos right now. And then there's actually spicy, I don't know if it's aioli sauce, but it's some sort of spicy sauce you see there. And it's so good, but it's just like dripping down into my canker sore and I can't do it. But I'm gonna finish this. This is actually my favorite right now, to be honest. Okay, that was so good. The rest was just like hardened tortillas, so I didn't want to get into it. But anyways, let's jump into my experience. It was, I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, and we actually got distance. Oops, sorry. I actually got distance Reiki, because right now we're social distancing, so sorry. So with distance Reiki, I feel like you have to even put more belief and like let go of, I guess you just have to put more faith into it, because already Reiki is just like they use their hands. Usually I feel like in person they'll be moving their hands over your chakras, moving energy in and out of you. And with distance Reiki, I wasn't even able to see her and what she was doing. We did it over Zoom. So I did have doubts periodically. First, we basically just first checked in with each other, just talked, and she pulled out some oracle cards and kind of gave me like some insight on what's going on in my life. It's not, I don't consider her to be a psychic. It's not, I don't think it's the same thing as a psychic at all, because psychics tend to tell you exactly like some very specific past and present and future events. But I feel like with this, it's more of like advice, guidance, and like energy wise. Yeah, I just feel like it's really different. And then basically she gave me, or we went into a guided meditation. And then after that, it was just silence and then listening to like binaural beats, like solfeggio frequencies. If you guys don't know what solfeggio frequencies are, I feel like I didn't talk about it in my spiritual video, but they are basically just binaural beats. There's like 432, 528, and each one pinpoints like a specific chakra. And yeah, I listen to them every day. It helps me unwind and always makes me feel so at peace. So that's a huge part of my life. And so I was listening to that, and you're supposed to just lay down, and it was about 30 minutes of the session. And then I didn't think I was gonna fall asleep, because I had so much energy, and I actually had caffeine pre-workout, because I just worked out right before. So I was like, there's no way I'm gonna fall asleep, because I read that a lot of people fall asleep. So right when it started, I felt like a really sharp pain on the side of my head, and I was like, I don't know if it's because of that, like energy moving out, or I also just get sudden random pains at times. I'm just like, okay, like whatever, it's normal, you know, at that point in your life where you just like get that pain and you're just like, okay, whatever. And then I actually felt tingling in my fingers, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, this is new, and I wasn't imagining it. So, and then like I feel like 5 minutes after that, I fell asleep, and I was like, how did I fall asleep? I just felt so relaxed, but it wasn't like a deep sleep. It was like I fell asleep, And then I like woke up and I was like, oh, I'm still in the session. Like I was aware I was still in the session. I didn't wake up like super like, oh, where am I? And then it happened like 4 times, like in and out, in and out. And then when it ended, we just checked in. I told her how I felt, and then she actually was able to pinpoint the chakras that were blocked and what she felt strongest, because I guess during that time she has my oracle cards out in front of her and crystals and just, I'm not sure what else that she was doing, but yeah, she felt like my throat chakra and my solar plexus were blocked, and she felt my solar plexus the most. And that's so funny because last week I was really looking into chakras because I felt like mine are blocked, I could tell, and the solar plexus was the one I felt like, you know, that was the one. And I started listening to solar plexus meditation music, so for her to like feel that, it was crazy. And then let me just get into this. I feel like I'm talking too much. So yummy. So I just want to get it into it and finish it and then eat really quick. So afterwards, she asked how I felt, and honestly, I was being honest, I didn't feel that much different. And then she told me how I wouldn't feel it right away, but to drink a lot of water, and then that she had to go drink a lot of water because with that kind of work, she's gonna feel drained just as much as I do. So yeah, and then I didn't feel anything until like 30 minutes later. I felt like so drained. Like I felt like all my energy was just like taken out of my body, like, and I had this terrible headache, so I had to keep drinking water. And then like no matter how much water I drank, this headache wouldn't go away. But I knew that it was just like energy being released. And yeah, but the next day, which was yesterday, I woke up at 5:30 and I felt so like energized, and that's the most energized I've ever felt in weeks. Like I haven't felt that good in a long time. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I kind of forgot that I had the Reiki session too, so I wasn't even thinking about it. And then all day yesterday, I didn't have any irritation or agitation that I usually do. And then last night, you know, I checked in and I journaled, and then I realized, you know, like, I'm sure the Reiki session helped me balance out a lot of my emotions. And sorry, I'm itchy. And yeah, I really want to recommend you guys, if you ever have the chance to do it, definitely do it if you're trying to balance out your emotions, energy, if there's any emotional issues you're having. And yeah, just to bring more peace. And I also got this new healing bracelet, because I think I told you guys that the last one I had, Mochi and I were playing and it ripped. And I got this one off Etsy. It's so pretty. I love it. The only thing is I wish I got the beads a little bigger. This is a 6mm, and I should have gotten the 8. But it's okay. It's like dainty. But yeah, all right. I feel like all my talking is making me hot. Like I'm getting sweaty. But it's probably because I'm wearing this. This shirt is, I hope it looks good on camera, but yeah, it kind of, I feel like there's something with weird cut holes, like shoulder cutouts. That's kind of weird, but it's kind of nice at the same time, don't you think? All right. My tooth is kind of hurting. I don't know if I'm actually gonna eat anymore. Ow. Too much pain. I don't know what the dentist did to me on Friday, but it's like I have like, I don't, because then I know like the gums on this side that they worked on will be sensitive for quite some time, but there's like my gums are hurting on this side too, but whatever. All right, let's get into it. I hope I don't have sauce here. All right, let's get into the rating. I feel like you guys already know how I'm gonna rate this. I feel like this was all a 5 because I'm going to take into consideration the french fries being crispy probably before they got here. And if I had it there at the restaurant or if I picked it up, I would have had really crispy fries. So, and then the onion rings, I mean, I don't know if I should rate that because I didn't eat it. So we're going to leave it out, okay? Just don't get the onion rings and bring them home from Farmer Boys if you think it's going to stay crispy. No. But yeah, okay. This out of 5, I have to say, is a 4.5 or it's a 5. It's just because I can't eat it. I was about to give it a 4.5. But I think it is super, super good. If you're trying to look for something with bursts of flavor and just like an attack in your mouth, this is it. And it's the beef is actually natural. It's their beef is grass fed, and this is actually a 5 for me too. Everything was on point. I don't think I can get sick of it. It's just hard to eat right now. And then this is definitely a 5. This is probably what I'm gonna finish if I feel like I'm gonna eat more. And my favorite part of this is that it has lettuce. I feel like lettuce is such a great component. I feel like I've talked about that before. I wish that all burgers had some sort of lettuce or veggie in them because it just makes it fresh. It adds like this crispness. It sounds like I'm saying Christmas. But all right, let me take one more bite of this. So full of flavor. You guys have to try the Farmer Boys breakfast burrito. I think I just love burritos. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Also turn on push notifications, and I'll see you next time. Peace.